I saw a video earlier today that basically said, content creators have the first 3 seconds of a video to grab your attention. Otherwise, they lose an audience. So it's acceptable that they embellish or lie or overemphasize because, that's what they have to do. That's what they have to do to grow themselves to 1 million+ followers. That's what they have to do for likes and clicks and engagement. No, the fuck they don't. I rarely get to the points in my videos before 30 seconds. I don't use comments. I think maybe in my entire time here on TikTok I've used 10 hashtags. I don't have the biggest following, but I have a large enough following to prove the point that no, you don't have to lie, you don't have to embellish, you don't have to make shit up in order to get followers. Is if they're willing to lie to you for a like, imagine what the fuck they're gonna do when a brand deal comes around. Legacy media, as flawed as it is, if they get something wrong, has to print a retraction. Or if it gets bad enough, they have to show up in court and defend it. To give a pass to content creators you label as news here on TikTok is to absolutely take away from their ability to be your news source. They are worse than TMZ. They are willing to twist a fact on a video simply for a like. And when you reward them with comments, likes, and follows, you teach them that lying is profitable. And unfortunately, there's a lot of that here on social media. Elon does it every fucking day. How many followers does he have? My point being, maybe a few years ago it wasn't so bad that people weren't always truthful. In the coming years, it's going to matter more. Truth and integrity are two of the very limited resources we have left that are ours that they cannot regulate or control. But if content creators are given a pass to say what they need to say because they need to make money, I've said this before and I'll say it again, with your every like, quick, follow, interaction, retweet, you're putting money in their pockets. If you're railing about legacy media, but you're supporting their lies, if you would lose your goddamn mind if you bought something from QVC and it was a shit product but the host had been on air for 42 minutes telling you that this was the greatest thing ever, you would send it back. You would demand a refund. You would spend at least an hour shit-talking the product and the host on Google reviews and everywhere else. Why would you give a pass to a content creator that did essentially the same thing? I've said it before and I've said it again. I will disappoint you. I will get it wrong. But how somebody reacts when they get it wrong tells you everything you need to know about them. Pretending oh, I never said that. Keeping videos up in order to get likes and views, even though those videos are wildly incorrect, that doesn't show integrity or accountability. We are human. We all fuck up. We're all a product of our raising. I'm working to unpack a lot of that as I learn and grow. I do get it wrong. Sometimes it's easier to onboard criticism and accountability. Other times it's as simple as oh, I didn't know that. Okay. But people tell you who they are every day. You really, really, really need to start listening, especially in the coming years. Because if you've taught these influencers that lying to you is okay, you've taught them that there's no line. You will follow them to the end. If they didn't have credibility when they had 10 followers, you really think they're going to have credibility when they have 10 million followers? Spend the time to find out who content creators are, what they really stand for. Not just what they say, but how they act and what they do, and especially how they handle the bad situations. People rat on themselves all the time, and more it is vital that you hear what they are saying and what they're not. People have said sorry a billion times. It's whether or not they mean it. It's whether or not they take accountability for it. It's whether or not they learn and grow. Classic example is MAGA. They're not sorry. They have learned shit all. They just know that they don't like the consequences of their vote. They would still squash you under their boot heel if they got a second to do it. If you can spot it with MAGA, why are you willing to overlook it for content creators? Oh, you're just jealous. The fuck all I am. Everything I do on social media is pretty much designed to not get a bigger following. I'm literally posting from bed because I can't fucking stand. I haven't showered in 3 days. And I'm telling you to use your brain, which is the least popular idea on all of social media. But I'm begging you. I am begging you. Listen to what people are saying, what they're not saying, what their actions are telling you about them, and really choose wisely whose money you put whose pocket you put money in. Still have a touch of insomnia. You, with your every like, comment, follow, click, are putting money in their pocket. And if you're teaching them that that pocket money can be achieved through lies, through a lack of accountability, you're helping build your own enemy. Stop doing that.